What's going on, y'all? It's Friday, and we got NFL football to talk about. Maybe the greatest Hall of Fame game we've ever witnessed. We got Netflix Lord Shehadi coming on to talk about the return of the Field of Dreams game. We got the Money Corner, Mega Make Money, Katie's Crawlers, the The Summer Sandwich series continues. The Cubs with an insane win once again. Red Sox, there's a lot to get to, and it all starts now on FS1.
Good start to the day.
Vibes are incredibly high.
Shout out to that new intro.
What? Oh, yeah, the intro looks good, huh?
Yeah.
I've
For no specific reason.
Where'd you get that?
Little sausage making. I've spent the last 2 minutes freaking out, trying to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I can't get it to unlock. My passcode's not working. I'm wondering what the hell's going on. It was Katie's phone. It was right here the entire time. Welcome in to Friday's Wake Up Barstool. T-Bob A-Bear. We got Chief here. We got Michael Kadick, Dana Beers, fresh from the UK. Megan making money on Friday as well. Guys, how we feeling here at the edge of another weekend?
Football.
Right.
I feel tingly.
Yeah.
There's football on the screen, boys. It's awesome. We're back.
We're so bad.
We're almost back. We're close to back.
Well, I mean, look, every day we're getting closer. 33-22 is the countdown. But even last night, though, again, the Hall of Fame game, a game that is normally you turn it on for a second, you maybe enjoy some of the sights and sounds, and the quality quickly nosedives. But last night, guys, I mean, not just because Haynes King comes up with a big walk-off finish to win it for the Panthers, which was a very fun moment, but really the quality of football, the quality of offense was pretty damn good throughout the entirety of the night.
Carson Beck's a stud, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
He killed it. I mean, the game itself was awesome.
Look at that.
It fired me up. But, I mean, Carson Beck made, 3 really good long throws?
Yeah.
I thought he controlled the offense very well. One thing, his snap count. I don't know how snap count.
That was the play right there.
Very nitpicky.
And this
snap count's pretty predictable. That's all I'm saying about him. That's it.
It's early.
Yeah, it's early. It's just turbo setup. Switch it up a little bit, but hey, that's just a little thing.
It's pretty nitpicky.
It's just something I picked up on. It's something I hear. It's something I pick up
I
on.
like that though, because that's not something I picked up on. That's not something what's the
A layman?
layman?
Yeah.
Thank you, T-Bob. A layman would pick up on. So I appreciate you pointing that out.
Doesn't look like the Panthers picked up on it either. 15-19 for
No.
88 and a TD.
Yeah, and it's kind of an interesting next step in the Carson Beck journey, where if we remember a couple of years ago, here's a guy that looked like he was in line to be a top 5 NFL draft pick, right? And he's returning to Georgia for another year. They're going to do big things, and it kind of falls apart. Kirby and company, he ends up getting hurt. He misses the playoffs. He leaves town, and Kirby and his teammates kind of say, don't let the door hit you on the way out, basically bailing on him. His stock's way down. He goes to Miami, and he ends up proving us wrong kind of the entire year of Florida. He goes on the great playoff run. And what you witnessed last night, that was the guy who at one point I thought was going to be a top 5 NFL draft pick. And now the question is, Chief, do we have a quarterback controversy in Arizona? I know we were big Pay Jacoby guys here.
I've been leading the Jacoby Brissett is good charge for 8 years. I love Jacoby Brissett ever since what do you have, a 2-game stint with the Patriots. I loved him at North Carolina State, so I am a Jacoby Brissett stan. I have a list of quarterbacks going back to Connor Shaw. I was if you just give him a chance, they got it, and Jacoby Brissett's on that list. But eventually, if he keeps having performances like that, could he be the future for Arizona? They've been looking for that quarterback. They thought they had it with Kyler Murray. Maybe it is actually Carson Beck, and he is that top 5 type of quarterback that we thought coming out of his junior year at Georgia. Yeah. So, a great start to his career, and he certainly looked the part last night.
Yeah, I think Carson Beck has throughout his college career kind of proved a lot of people wrong, and there's something about him. Like he's got a goofy look about him.
He does.
He's got like the Napoleon Dynamite, like
Yeah.
breathing through your mouth face, but
So
Got
I
a little
mean,
bit of Sid from Ice Age. In
yeah.
it.
Yep.
I'm of the belief that sometimes you got to let these rookies take their lumps, and if you have to start them week one, and they have to go through the tough, tough hits at the beginning of the season, let them take them and learn from that. But I don't know. I mean, I don't see the upside of having Jacoby Brissett. They're not going to win many ball games with him at quarterback.
I disagree.
I think in the sample size, you saw data maybe onto something there. I think too, if let's just really just run with this. If Carson Beck ends up being good, this would be another feather in the cap of sort of the aged, experienced college quarterback. That sometimes a guy who sticks around 5 years or maybe even pushes it to 6, that it's maybe shouldn't be viewed as a negative. It means that they enter a bit more NFL ready. And again, going from Georgia to Miami, that's a very professional experience in terms of changing settings, having to learn a new team, and then having the success that he did and learning to lead a new group of guys. You kind of saw it on the field last night. But the Cardinals did not win the game. The Panthers did. And look, Kenny Pickett, he was fun. But I mean, Haynes King,
Dude, remember when they did, what was that, like a 4 overtime?
Against Georgia.
Oh, the Georgia game 2
Georgia
years ago.
game.
One of the greatest college football games ever.
Ever since that, I have been a huge Haynes King guy. He's like the toughest quarterback I've seen in a while. And he's just a baller. Like, he just plays. Like, some guys just have that edge and have that just playmaker. And that's him, and I loved watching him.
Yeah, it's similar to summer league basketball, where I don't put like a ton of stock into preseason football, but this is a stat line, and you could just see it with your eyeballs that this is a dude that we saw at Georgia Tech. He's a grinder. He's tough as nails, and maybe that'll carry over. I don't know if he's going to be a starting quarterback in the league, but fun to watch last night for sure.
For those that have been watching Wake Up Barstool for the last year, we made a lot of money in the money corner on Haynes King.
Oh, yeah.
Time touchdowns, 2+ touchdowns,
True.
Yep.
rushing yards. I mean, you name it, we were making money on Haynes.
That's right.
What I liked at Haynes last night, and again, Dana's right. Like, at that point in the game, you're playing guys who aren't going to make the team. But what I liked is he didn't rely on his legs more than his arm, but then he had perfect timing when he kind of broke the glass to say, okay, now my legs got to win the game. There's the 3rd and 14 where he comes up with like the big 30-yard scramble. Koenig, even he lowers his shoulder into a guy on the way out instead of just stepping out the sideline, which probably he should actually avoid. But then
Not in this game.
Not
not this game. That's fair. I mean, first game too. Yeah, but
Make an impression. Yeah.
2 seconds left, gotta win it, and he trusts his legs. He gets on. Now, as you can see, look, 34 attempts, 180 yards. That's kind of the flaw with Haynes King, right? Is he's very comfortable with like checking down with the short stuff. If he can ever learn to push the ball downfield or to attack over the middle and kind of that intermediate range, then he could be a legitimate NFL quarterback.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, look at your boy Tyler Shuck. Look at you're talking a little bit about these guys who have seasoned, they're vets in the college game. I think he could possibly be another one of those guys. He spent a lot of time in college. And, he's one of those quarterbacks that's just tough.
Again, though, that moment last night, that walk-off touchdown, the Panthers vets running to go, give him love. Everybody, I got goosebumps watching it, dude. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything to the grand, but it was the best Hall of Fame game, most competitive we've ever seen, and the moment really, really shined. What a great moment for the rookie here, Haynes King, as he finds his way.
Pump fake.
And look,
Sick.
You play the game to win. And if you're one of the guys trying to make these teams, the fan may not care, but this is your life.
Yeah.
This is everything you've ever dreamed of on the line. And it's so fun to watch the salty vets give the young bucks some love.
I mean, even if he doesn't work out,
He'll always have that.
always have that.
Hall of Fame
Cool
game.
feeling.
Football.
Cool feeling.
I think they're only keeping 3 quarterbacks in camp. So, like, if they're between, like, just entering the season with 2 or saving a roster spot for him, like, that stuff does matter.
Yeah.
He's right on the border.
Well, and it's what every NFL coach will tell you if you're trying to make a team. You're not just putting out film for the team you're currently on. This is film for all 32 in the league. Because to your point, let's say he doesn't stick around in Carolina. he could have value for somebody else in the NFL after a highlight like that. So shout out to the Panthers, man. 33-30 walk-off winners in the Hall of Fame game. Let's go to the college ranks because Purdue hired a new athletic director. And I'm going to go ahead and say this is an Adam Gase level of disaster press conference for one comment alone.
Every recruit, every current student athlete will hear this message repeatedly. We are here to win championships. If you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana.
Brother.
Production in my ear said don't curse because they know I'm about to. First of all, right out the top, wrong color tie. Doesn't even match the poop color of Purdue. You have a yellow tie on, doesn't even match. Second of all, are you like what? How? What is it? 9 months ago? The most recent champion.
Less.
7 months ago.
Indiana University won a national championship in football. I think Purdue has won 5 national championships across all sports, 2 of them being cheerleading.
Whoa. Respect to cheerleading.
I respect the cheerleading, but that's not a mainstream sport. And they are just so little brother. It pain. And this guy, what? He came from Vanderbilt or Rice, or he doesn't understand Big Ten. He was a long snapper at Northwestern State University. That one should tell you all you need to know. I love long snappers.
Northwestern State?
One of them was a roommate of mine, long snappers, but those aren't guys that like to hang out with a lot of people or get invited to a lot of things.
That's not true. That's not. No. I'm gonna no.
This
That's
guy
a
probably
crazy
wasn't invited
critique.
to a lot of things.
Are you
That's
calling him a loser? Caleb?
No.
My roommate was a huge nerd.
He'll understand it.
Deep snappers are cool. Specialists are cool. They just party all the time. I disagree with your specialist.
They party as a specialist group. They don't get invited to.
No,
That's not the point. That's not the point.
But he's always had that little
Yes.
brother syndrome, and he's doing it again. He probably saw Coach Sig's first press conference and
Now
how
you're
he
nailing it. Yes.
and how he started his career at Indiana, making noise, making waves throughout not even the Big Ten, but the whole country. And this guy thought, hey man, I'm gonna take a jab at Indiana. I'm gonna take a jab for not winning a chip.
So
I think it's like 24-3 or something, 24-5 or.
Sig had won everywhere. He was just like giving his resume. His quote on PMT was awesome too. I don't know if you talked about it.
I got a bigger gun.
Yeah.
No, I mean here. I
This
think
guy says if you don't want to win championships, go to Indiana.
That's the most asinine thing you could
It's
possibly
also just
say.
an awkward sentence.
biggest clown.
Yeah.
It just feels like he's trying to convince himself that he should.
Yeah.
I think it's sad because he takes a shot in Indiana that could not have been more poorly worded or more poorly timed, given that they just put together the first perfect season we've seen in the 12-team playoff era and became maybe the greatest college football story of all time. But the other sad part is, like Kate said, he's doing it to try to have his Cignetti moment.
Yeah.
But he has none of the charisma. And if you'll notice, Cignetti just said, I win. He never talked about championships specifically. Like, his wording was careful. Purdue sucks. And you know what? Ohio State and Michigan, they suck too. Like, you got to keep it simple. And you got to have even an ounce of charisma or confidence.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the thing.
as he was reading off of a script, he didn't even have belief in the words that he was uttering, and it was so obvious.
I need Indiana to hit him with the Messi meme now. Just give him like the nodding head. Yeah.
He was standing in front of his mirror being like, I'm going to crush this. And who's your boss if you're the AD? Is it the president of the school?
Yeah.
He should fire him today.
It's crazy, but like this is damn near fireball.
He should be fired today.
Listen,
I don't call for people's jobs, but that's the dumbest possible thing you could possibly say on day one.
I'd probably be very close to being 6 feet under before I even thought about taking a job at this institution. But I mean, you gotta do. This is just. What do you do? Like, this is the biggest clown show. I can't even form thoughts because this guy's just so dumb that he just takes a shot.
He's making you sound dumb.
I bet you he walked into this press conference, and they were like, say something about Indiana because they're our biggest rival. And then you just say, that's your thing?
Either that or he walked in and they go, who are you again? Do you have a credential?
I guess he's in the news. You know,
he made waves. Listen.
Yeah, he made some waves.
But just the waves that you don't want to make.
Right.
You could have said Indiana sucks. You could have said you hate Indiana. You could have said a million things,
or just
but
like we're
you
coming.
You chose the
for it.
one.
Not a fact that happened 7 months ago that we won a championship. You can't like try to take a jab at us for that. What does that even? That doesn't even make sense.
You chose the one attack angle that
can't be.
was the only one you couldn't choose. Like if you rolled a D20, you rolled a natural one there, McClellan. So absolute disaster. But congratulations, Purdue. You've been talked about on Wake Up Barstool.
Got 10 minutes on Wake Up Barstool.
So yeah.
It's the most you'll ever get talked
Speaking
about.
of Kadick, up next.
Disgusting.
But dude,
Disgusting.
that was good, Megan. But now I'm thinking,
Wrong color.
what if Indiana wins a natty?
Wrong.
What if Indiana wins a natty?
Purdue.
Or no, sorry. What if Purdue wins a natty?
Yep,
What if
already
Purdue wins the natty
went to
thing?
commercial, sorry.
Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. Right now, we are pleased to be joined by Lauren Shehadi of the MLB Network and now Netflix as well. Because, guys, the Field of Dreams game is coming back Thursday, August 13th, 7:30 Eastern special coverage, beginning an hour before that at 6:30. Lauren, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. I'm thrilled to be with you.
So let's take us behind the scenes here. How did this all come about for you personally? We know that right now Netflix, they want to be in sports, but a lot of these contracts kind of butt up, right? So they're not being volume shooters. They're taking these specific events, they're highlighting, they're trying to do them just to the top degree. How did it come about that you got the call to be involved here?
Oh, it was a thrill. Honestly, I work at MLB Network and I work for TBS on Tuesday Night Baseball and March Madness and postseason. And they were trying to get a group of baseball people together and intersperse entertainment in it. So I got the call and I thought this is really cool. And it's been a different, awesome experience. It's been baseball, we're baseball purists. I'm a baseball girl. I grew up, at the Little League field. So to have that with a little bit of entertainment value in it, they just treat it like a Super Bowl every single event. It's been fun.
So, Lauren, this is going to be the first time this game takes place in 4 years. Twins Philly, it's going to be live from Dyersville, Iowa. Do you have any insight as to maybe some of the changes or upgrades that have been made to like facilities, anything around the town in the intervening time?
Oh my gosh, you're grilling me on Iowa. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
no, it's
heading there
cool.
Tuesday for the first time. I'm actually getting to talk to Don Mattingly and Preston Mattingly, GM and manager of the Phillies. I'm going tomorrow to Citizens Bank Park. So there's such a father-son component to this. I told you I grew up on the Little League field. I remember my dad would just drop me off, right? And I'm sure so many of you can relate. We had snow cones and we had hot dogs, and that was it. I was on the baseball fields from when I was young, and I just remember, so many of us grew up in the backyard with our parents, moms or dads or uncles or aunts. And I just remember my dad would always keep score for my baseball games and I would play first base. And if there was a ball, rolling to me and I didn't get it, he'd look at me and go, E3. I'm like, Dad, I wasn't supposed to get that. He's like, you pick up your teammates. Just, that's the life lesson. So I feel like so many life lessons for me were learned on the baseball field. So this is kind of nostalgic, this game. I'm excited.
Well, Lauren, are there some things you're looking forward to getting to Iowa? It's a beautiful state.
I've never
but
been.
Getting to the ballpark, what are you most looking forward to?
I'm coming out of that corn, that's for darn sure. By the 4th of July. We are staying in a hotel about an hour away, so I don't know the logistics of the field, and I know that there's limited seating, and if you go and try to buy a ticket already, it's very scarce. You cannot, it's not like there's hundreds of tickets to this game. It feels very intimate. The players, you talk to a couple of the players, I talked to a couple of the Phillies, and they say, 162 is such a beautiful grind.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Way back, bottom of the ninth. That's Tim Anderson. This was a moment.
This was a moment.
Drop the bat.
That's so cool.
Gosh,
so
and he dreamt of that when he was young. I'm sure so many people did. But I talked to a couple of the Phillies, and they say it's a beautiful grind of 162. And this, that can wear on you, right? It's the day games in August. It's the it's the dog days at some point, and this is just a moment in time that takes you back to your baseball roots. And for players to get excited, really excited about a singular game, is cool in a grueling baseball schedule.
So the game's going to be fantastic. I'm sure the production's going to be wild. It's Netflix. It's going to be cinematic. There's going to be special appearances.
They're going to be way better than my camera work right now. I'm crooked. I promise you, the broadcast is going to be perfect. Because I'm looking at my camera shot.
No, it's a very insane asylum coded room that you're in as well right now with
Blink
with
if
the
you need
white
help.
walls. Yeah, exactly. But look, so the game's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see what it has in store. Let's talk though just a little bit about what's going on in the majors right now. You mentioned the Phillies. They what a year they've had, firing the manager early on, getting red hot. They bring in a rise. Do you think the Phillies have a chance of catching the Braves in the NL East race?
Woo! Well, it was 10.5 games, and then it got down to 3, and now we're somewhere in the middle. I am a Phillies fan. I've picked them to win the World Series for 4 straight years. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. But I've covered baseball for 15 years, and I know that October pitching is king. And I do feel like that rotation, you drive to the yard right now and you're facing Sanchez, you're facing Christopher Sanchez and Zach Wheeler and Jesus Luzardo, and the hitters don't want to, right? It's a deadly combination. They have every component. They have the star power. I think bullpen help was something that they looked at the trade deadline. But yeah, I'm a believer in the Phillies. I mean, right now, going into yesterday, it would have been, get this, the Dodgers and the Phillies for a 3-game wild card series. Think about that.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So starting pitching is king. Obviously, the Dodgers have it as well. They just got more in the form of Tarek Skubal. But yes, I'm a believer in the Phillies, and it's a big game for the Twins. They're right on the fringe of the wild card race, and the wild card race in the AL it's bananas. So it's anyone's game.
Yeah, speaking of the wild card in the AL, one of the biggest storylines right now is obviously the Boston Red Sox. What has changed? What is going on over at Fenway? What in the world is happening?
It's the dirty water. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we looked at this lineup in March and we said, how are they getting pop? How are they getting productive at bats outside of Wilson Contreras? Garrett Crochet's not even back. They're talking about bringing him out of the bullpen when he does come back. The pitching's been great. Sonny Gray should have been an all-star. I don't know how this lineup is doing it. They watched a really good man in Alex Cora walk out the door, and I think sometimes, and I think you could say the same about the Phillies with Rob Thompson, sometimes when a good man has to lose his job over, you kind of look inward, you look internally. And maybe baseball's a wild, wild sport. We were talking about them as they were left for dead, and now they're the hottest team in the American League and in baseball. So it's been a complete turnabout for the Red Sox.
Shifting over to the National League, Pete Crow-Armstrong had another incredible moment in extra innings yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Where do we stand with the MVP race in the National League, him versus Ohtani?
Okay, hear me out. Because I cover the awards dinner every year in New York, and when Shohei's been handed the trophy back-to-back years. I feel like there should be some romanticism about baseball, and PCA's endearing himself to the fans at Wrigley. They're eating out of the palm of his hand, and I cannot take my eyes off of him.
Yeah.
He has, everyone says he has it. I don't know how you quantify it. He has it. It's everything. It's twitchy. It's the way his body moves. I'm really big on body movement. We've watched games our whole lives, and he just look at him. He moves different. It's body awareness. It's thrill for the moment, the dramatics. Watch when he bat flipped the other day, and he, instead of bat flipping, guys, he just laid the bat down. Like, I'm tired of carrying this team. He's got swag and star power. My vote is for PCA right now.
Yeah, he's been incredible.
He does everything.
Yeah, he does. I think that he does everything. I mean, the speed, like Lauren's kind of alluding to there, the defense, and then now the offensive firepower, nailing lefties. He's been Unreal. Lauren, I was reading through your Wikipedia earlier. Did you used to intern on the Best Damn Sports Show?
Yes.
I
For
mean,
Chris Rose.
yes, dude.
And Arnold and Sally.
These
got
young
their
guys.
coffee.
I mean, do
I
you
remember it.
I know
that
you,
show.
but Mikey, you remember Best Damn Sports Show?
He wasn't
He's
even
20,
alive.
He's 23, Lauren. I don't think
25.
But I mean,
I'm also 23.
oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Share
Wow.
that.
He
Jeez,
turned
look
a
at
long
you.
time.
Oh, how the turns
look.
have tabled.
Best Damn Sports Show. That was the original guys sitting around in recliners talking sports show.
True.
Well, I
was
would have
you
been on
guys?
Yeah.
It was you
I
before
love a
you.
good
It
recliner.
was
Do you
awesome.
have any good good memories from interning at Best Damn back in the day?
No, I just remember getting Chris Rose his coffee and saying, one day I want to be there. And then when I walked into MLB Network and for my first day and he was hosting a show, I was thinking, my dream just came true. Like I wanted to work there, 20 years ago, and now I'm here. So it was kind of full circle for me. But
Wow.
that was a wild, wild group.
You should have
That's
said
for
now
sure.
it's your turn to get me coffee.
No.
Yeah, I'm on Netflix now. Okay. Yeah.
It's not lost on me. I'll tell you that much. My first job was in Minot, North Dakota, and I made $9,000 a year. And I would carry my camera into Saskatchewan, Canada, and shoot JV ice hockey. You guys know this. You know the dream and the grind. And I feel like, my gosh, every day I work at MLB Network, and then Tuesdays I fly to Atlanta to do Tuesday Night Baseball, and then Wednesday on the Red Eye and back. And I'm always thinking, that quote they say, what a gift to be tired from the work you once dreamt of.
Oh, I
I
love
feel
that.
that.
I've never heard that.
I really feel that. Like
That's
what
awesome.
what a gift to be tired from the work I just dreamt of.
So from shooting JV hockey in one of the Dakotas to now you're going to be on Netflix, Field of Dreams game, legendary setting. It's a
You're
hell
gonna
of a
make me
journey.
cry.
Was there ever a moment where you kind of wanted to quit or you wanted to give up?
Ever a moment, yeah. Yes. I would work overnights. I mean, everyone can relate to this. I know you guys can.
Yeah.
You'd work overnight, and I would I remember getting a VHS tape. I'm aging myself, but I would make 100 VHS tapes and I sent them out to every station, and I would send pizza to the top 10 that I wanted, because I was like, if I send this newsroom a pizza, they're going to at least watch my tape. So I sent a pizza, and, and the news directors would call, thanks for the pizza. And I was like, because there's a stack of VHS tapes. I had to get noticed somehow. And I got one call back out of 100. It was from Minot, North Dakota, $9,000 a year. I moved there. It was negative 40 degrees. I'm a DC girl. So I was like, what am I doing here? But I learned from the best, and I learned to be part of a team and stay so humble, because it takes everyone to make a broadcast. So yeah, it's been a wild ride.
That's really amazing.
so
Like anybody out there listening, I think can kind of
Send
relate to
pizzas.
that,
Yeah.
be inspired by that.
I'll take a pizza.
100
Yeah, take a
VHS
pizza.
tapes.
Yeah, you want to
I
send
had
one
to
over
drive
here?
them. I was like, I'm not above bribing. I'm gonna buy you a pizza, and you're gonna watch my darn tape.
Yep.
Okay, if I was to ask you a very sports talky question here, Lauren, on the way out, Dodgers overwhelming favorite from an odds perspective to win the World Series, but it is baseball. It goes sideways. There are challengers. Who do you believe to be the greatest challengers to the Dodgers' assumed three-peat to be?
In the National League or overall?
Overall, it can be anybody that you think is an actual real threat to take them out.
I go with pitching always. I had it in the beginning of the year. I said Phillies, Yankees. I need a 1-2-3 that is locked down, that can give me 7 solid innings, like 7 innings, 1 run, and I need 3 of them. That's what I look for. And I would say the Phillies and the Yankees right now.
There you go. Lord Shehadi, catcher August 13th. The Field of Dreams game is back, guys. The game starts at 7:30. Cover starts at 6:30. It's on Netflix. It's going to be fantastic. Lord, thank you so much for sharing your time and your story with us.
Thank you,
this morning.
Lauren.
Very awesome.
It's an honor, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're the
Thank
best. Yeah, I was thinking about Best Damn Sports Show this morning.
Dude, such a good show.
That was a good show.
It was fun.
That was a good show. We should actually watch that show for inspiration. Welcome back to hour 2 of Wake Up Barstool. It is time for Smash or Pass. Look at the man in the middle right there, guys.
I'm back. I'm back.
You look really
tiny
skinny on this.
Yeah? Yeah, Dana.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude.
That's good. A little bit of nip, but that's fine.
Go back to the wide shot. That's very fun.
I look enormous.
Looks so
this is good angles for me.
All right, so Max is our sandwich sage, allegedly. I think he sucks, but whatever.
Oh, po' boy.
That's about the Fringe Po' Boy,
So
guys.
upset.
I like Max. I hate that he got rid of Fringe Po' Boy. Let's do a little recap of what's happened thus far. Week 1, we did the breadbasket region. Deli Italian really cruised. Nary an upset on the docket until Cuban beat Ruben, but Deli Italian rolled into the Final Four. Week 2, the deep fryer smoker region. This is where disaster struck. Po' Boy eliminated second round by the Turkey Club, only to then be cucked by the Cutlet as Chicken Cutlet makes it into that Final Four. And then finally, week 3, the flat iron top grill region. Philly cheesesteak, which
Strong region.
if the Sage has his way, very likely we should just stop doing all of this.
Yeah,
I mean he's going to bully you all into it. Philly cheesesteak advances, and now it's time to head to the delicatessen.
Okay.
Region 4. There you see it right
Oh,
here, guys.
wow.
And we'll start, these are pretty strong here. We'll start with the BLT versus a classic ham and cheese. The Vegas view, the BLT relies on the holy trinity of bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Ham and cheese is reliable, but predictable. It's going to need a legendary performance to stay within 10.
I am gonna go ahead and start off a good BLT, like if the bacon and like a homegrown tomato, crispy lettuce. If it's the right BLT, it would be on like a death row meal for me. I have a lot, but I'm going BLT.
See, I like a thick cut bacon, but a thin tomato.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not a tomato guy.
Disagree.
I'm not a tomato guy.
I'm
I'm not a
a
tomato
tomato
guy.
If it's a good
So
tomato, I want
if
it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a BLT, I'm gonna do a thin tomato.
We don't want it too thick, though.
No, but like if it's like one of the tomatoes that you can smell before you even cut into it, like I want it to be meaty. Like,
Are we talking like an inch?
The
or like
tomato's
half
got to
an inch?
be there.
Yeah.
But do you want like
I
an
mean,
inch or
I mean-
half an inch thickness?
No,
half
less
an
than
Less than an inch.
Okay,
An
okay.
inch
I'm
is-
just
an
making
inch
sure
is
we're on the
crazy.
same page.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I want to feel the tomato. Like this is a summer sandwich. You put a little salt and pepper, olive
Mayo,
oil.
heavy
You
mayo.
got to season that tomato before you put it on the
Yes.
a great
sandwich,
call.
and then you got to feel the juices from that tomato. I don't want if I'm eating a BLT. There's
be
only
dry.
3 ingredients. You got to have the T.
Is there too much?
I almost said L.
But mayo? Can we?
Yeah, mayo. Oh, heavy mayo.
Mayo's big.
Heavy
big,
mayo.
big.
You have to.
Oh, dude. But are we? How much? Is there a thing? Is too much bacon?
No,
No.
not in a BLT.
Oh, yeah, BLT.
And in other sandwiches, actually, yes.
Yes.
Not in a BLT.
Shout out Crown Candy in St. Louis. You want a bacony BLT? That's the best one I've ever had in my life. Wow. All right, so BLT guys is clean sweep.
Hold on.
wait,
no,
what?
no. I just told you about what I like in a
Oh
BLT.
God, my bad. Here
I'm
comes
taking
Dana.
I'm taking
a ham and cheese as well.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
If you put 2 plates in front of me
Yeah.
and said ham and cheese or BLT, I'm picking the ham and cheese.
Like a hot ham and cheese with like a ton of mustard, also some
toss some
tomato,
chips on there,
like
maybe?
That's
Uh-oh.
an awesome
I
sandwich for
see,
me.
like-
Also underratedly light sandwich.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Light sandwich because you go mustard instead of mayo.
Yes.
You press it down. It's nice and. I'm a ham and cheese
yeah, I was
guy.
gonna say, let's
See,
all
A
calm
melt
down
version
here.
of that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving the BLT the slight nod, but I'm not mad about an upset here. Like I'm not mad about it.
Okay, Chief, where are you at here? We're 2-2.
This is like
You're
the
deciding
peak of the
vote.
BLT is better than your best ham and cheese, but the ham and cheese is so consistent. It's so good every time. I love a ham and cheese. I've had probably more of those in my life. That was a school lunch. I don't know, 75% of the time. I think I'm going ham and
Oh
cheese.
boy.
Wow.
Oh boy,
I'm not
King.
mad about
Wow.
it. Listen, I'm not mad about it.
Wow.
I'm not mad about it because I don't
Wow.
like tomato. I don't like tomato. I'm not mad
Oh
about
boy,
it. but-
King is pissed.
See, I love BLTs. They're like so good.
That's an 8-1 upset. I'm
mad
feeling
about it.
juicy on this board
Ham and
right
Cheese
now, by the
was a
way.
play-in team, and now here they advance, knocking out the 1 seed BLT. I think y'all are dumb as hell, but hey, more power to you. French dip versus steak sandwich, guys.
French dip,
French dip.
French dip. French dip is
Oh, wow.
elite.
elite.
French dip might sweep this whole board.
I didn't want to say that
I didn't
yet,
want to look
but
ahead,
but
but French dip.
A little
for
bit
sure.
of like
What's
horseradish aioli.
what's all in a French? I've
Like-
had French, but what's all?
Like a horseradish aioli, usually like a melted provolone or
Yep.
like a.
Caramelized onions
Yeah,
and
then you're
dip
dipping
it
it
into
in
jus.
jus.
Done.
Little heavy.
You're a little heavy.
Dang.
French dip, honestly.
Not even the fattest guy on the show right now.
Yeah. I thought you're not even
You set
close.
me up for that. I had to.
Who are you alluding to?
Nobody, not Dana anymore. He's
250.
getting out.
I'm almost in the 240s.
Get
but
the hell
whatever,
out of
it's
here.
not-
That doesn't make sense. You
Yeah,
said 250. I'm also in the 240s. Those are two different numbers.
Thank you. He's no longer fat.
Now nothing you say.
That's a big difference.
No
Yeah.
credibility. No
He's no longer fat, but he still has a fat, stupid brain. All right, French dip sweeps. Banh mi roast pork. 360
Banh mi's,
here.
I've had one. I
Banh
maybe
mi
I had a
is slight
bad
favorite.
one.
Oh, I like
a
banh mi.
Vietnamese.
It's like a Vietnamese.
Like a steamed bun.
I
Yeah.
had one. It was.
I think bad banh mi's are really, really bad.
Really
though.
bad.
Yes.
Can I look it up? Can I look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like cucumbers, like a cucumber,
Dude.
a carrot salad.
They
There's like
suck.
meat.
They don't
think they
suck.
suck?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna go
relax.
roast- I'm gonna
They
go
don't
roast pork.
suck.
A
roast
Philly roast pork sandwich is a fantastic.
roast pork.
I don't think I've ever
Oh yeah,
had
I love
one.
roast
It is a
pork.
fantastic sandwich.
Too much vegetables.
roast
Oh
pork.
no, there's vegetables on
the
there's
banh mi.
vegetables on the roast.
No, but this is too much.
Yeah, there's like cucumbers.
Oh yeah,
To match
I've
his
never had a
point.
banh mi to be.
If
there
you want something
carrots
like
and-
really light, like a
Get
good
it out.
banh mi is good,
Yeah.
but
I'm in on roast pork.
Banh mi should be on the board. You can give me banh mi. I like a banh mi.
I mean, look, the Vegas had this one nailed. They said a Philadelphia side roast pork countered with sharp provolone and broccoli rabe is the quintessential sharp, better darling.
Yeah, roast.
So if you had roast pork with the upset, good call.
Spread out 2.5.
Lobster roll versus PB&J.
Is this
Let's
a
see if
cold
Max.
lobster roll or hot
Max's
lobster roll?
fundamentals rule the day here.
Lobster. I mean,
I don't know. What do you think? What's better?
I like hot lobster rolls better than cold lobster rolls.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I had one last week.
So we'll say it's a warm lobster roll. then.
roll, but it's just it's the quality just blows it out of the water.
Wait, what happened to all your everyday run the football sandwich talk, right? I mean, PB&J, it's the classic. It never fails, blah, blah, blah. All the
I have
arguments
some-
Max used.
I have something to say. If you have access to a lobster roll, a fresh lobster roll every single day, I would run the football with a lobster. Like, that's not a heavy sandwich. Like it's either a little bit of butter, a little bit of mayo. The lobster's light. There's no cheese.
And the bread.
Yeah, the
that
bread
is
is
crispy,
soft.
like crispy
The
on
lobster roll
outside.
can run the football. You're not feeling. No one's eating the lobster roll and walking out of lunch being like, "Oh, I feel so over-satiated." The lobster roll can
Okay, Max.
for sure go between the tackles. Lobster roll.
I stand corrected. I just got smashed.
How do you argue with that? Lobster roll.
Lobster.
Lobster.
I'll give PB&J a vote.
There you go.
Yeah.
Even being from Mass.
Get on
I
the-
know. I'm not obsessed with lobster rolls.
Oh, he's freaked out by lobster roll.
No, I just seafood. I'm not a big seafood guy.
Seafood.
You're from Cape.
I'm from
God.
here. It doesn't matter. You're from Philly. Does that mean you like?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
You were in London last week. Yes.
Are you guys lobster over crab guys or crab over
Yeah.
lobster? I'm crab over lobster.
I think it
10 days
depends
out.
on how I'm eating it. Like
Yeah,
instead of like a crab, I would rather a lobster roll than a crab roll. But like if I'm like having a bunch of blue crabs in front of me,
Meat, just
over,
meat. Meat, and meat.
Probably crab.
I think I'm going crab too.
Yeah.
But a lobster roll, like.
Right,
I don't
right.
even- yeah.
I'm just going meat, just talking meat.
Yeah.
I'll take any crustacean.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese versus French dip. The 8 seed. Can they
French
continue
dip.
its
French
Cinderella?
dip.
Oh,
French
wow.
dip.
That-
I think French dip's taking.
Ham and cheese had its
so-
run.
I think
French
this is
dip's
crazy. French dip is such a. It's such a not gimmick. That's not the right word, but it's kind of the opposite of what you just described, Max.
This is one where you want to fight.
I'm
run the
saying a
football.
French dip is one where like you cannot eat that very
Oh,
often.
for sure no.
It's
But they're so
But when you
good.
do, it's such a treat. It's
Yeah.
such a treat. There's this. Oh,
It's just like a
And it's,
cheesesteak.
I will
You
say
can't
that
eat
one's
cheesesteak every-
hard to mess up in my opinion. Like you know exactly what you're gonna get every single time. Like it might not be the best of it, but the taste is relatively the same.
I see French dip on menu. I get French dip.
I agree.
ISFDIGFD.
FD.
You actually texted me like.
Yeah, I asked your
yes,
opinion
yeah,
for a French dip. Yeah.
Like the first week you moved here, you're
Yeah.
like, I need a French dip.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
I absolutely love them. They're wonderful. They're excellent.
that French dip.
French dip.
What about All right, well, actually, I'll save that question for the next round since it advances. French dip. All right, roast pork versus lobster roll.
I'm going lobster roll again here.
Max, I'm interested in how you handle this. This is a Philadelphia-style roast pork. It's
I
a lobster roll.
listen. I understand that the lobster roll is probably a better sandwich all the way around, but a roast pork to me is a very, very special sandwich. It's very similar to the cheesesteak. You get the same bread. It's a different sort of cheese. It's a sharp provolone cheese, which if you think you know provolone cheese, but you've never had sharp provolone cheese, you don't know sharp provolone cheese. It's a completely different.
Wait, I don't think I've ever had
Oh, I don't know. It's like a stinky cheese that like kind of slaps you in the face and lets you know that it's there. And then the bitterness of the broccoli rabe really cuts everything and puts it together. There's some juices that because the roast pork is cooking in also like an au jus, so there's a little bit of moistness when you get it out of the pot. I'm going roast pork sandwich, but listen,
You gotta
I
have a
understand
sandwich
what the
podcast.
lobster roll is.
Yeah,
The
one
lobster
segment's
roll
not
is
I think I know food, and then Max describes it, and I'm like, wow.
I don't think I know anything on planet Earth as well
Like,
as
I
Max.
think
you should quit and be a food influencer.
I love sandwiches.
I think you just convinced me to take roast pork over lobster roll.
Yeah, I've never even had one.
I've never had a roast pork. I'm taking roast pork.
Based off of that.
I'm taking roast pork as well.
T-Bob is disgusted in the way I'm taking over this
No.
entire operation.
I've
here.
now come all the way back around. I'm full burgundy. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. The passion, the oratory, like that's the power of words, guys. Meg, do you have a?
I'm going lobster roll. I
Okay.
mean, I've never had the roast pork from Philly. I'm sure it's fantastic. However, I have had lots of lobster rolls, and I also just love seafood in general. I'm going lobster roll.
All right, so roast pork advances. This is a 4-6, very unexpected. The delicatessen region has upset the proverbial apple cart.
I give my proxy to Max.
No.
No.
You cannot. You can't. No. Okay. Somebody opening arguments. Katie.
For these two?
Yep.
Can I just say something off the top?
Yeah, of course.
That's
what I asked you to do.
I don't like this.
Literally what I
this
asked
whole
you to
region. Sorry. I don't like this whole region. I'll just say that.
What?
What's wrong with this region?
I don't like this region.
You don't like any of these sandwiches?
They're not even in, yeah. They're
Not your cup of tea.
not my cup of tea.
I love all of them.
I'm gonna.
I know, but I have less experience with a lot of these. I'm just not big on them. But I'm going with the French dip, and that's my decision.
Yeah, I'm following Dana's. If I see a French dip, I'm gonna eat it,
Yep.
and that's where I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
The dipski.
2 for French dip right now. I would ask a question, and I'll go to our expert Max. Does it take away at all from a French dip that it needs a dipping sauce to achieve? Like, is that an advantage, or should we judge it harshly for that reason versus other sandwiches?
I actually disagree. I don't think it.
Or I'm asking. I'm just asking.
If I'm eating a French dip, I'm probably doing every other of a bite of like
Okay.
a normal bite
Okay.
and a dip
Yep,
bite
that
because
makes
sometimes the dip gets a little too salty.
You don't wanna get too
but
soggy
then
either.
you go a couple more bites without the dip and you're like, I'm feeling the dip a little bit. So it's more of like
That makes sense.
See, like the au jus is so rich, but the horseradish like spread on it really cut. So like again, as Max said, you dip it once, take a bite, take another bite, and you're like, oh, this is my mouth's a little bit of horseradishy. Let me cut it back again. You're just making constant cuts with the French dip.
I've been doing that with peanuts lately. Like eating the peanuts normally, and then every 4th or 5th eating the shell as well for a little extra burst of salt.
the entire shell.
Yeah, the entire shell.
Isn't that
That's
how
not similar
I
at
think
all.
Stu eats the entire
Well, yeah, no, it's the same thing.
You're not dipping it.
We're
in
talking
anything.
about like
No,
an
it's like a less
unedible
salty
thing
no,
compared
no.
to a French dip.
No, it's like a less salty bite than a salty
You're out of
bite.
this, T-Bob. Hush.
All right,
I
two
love
for,
aioli.
2 for French dip. Chief, where you at?
I've never had the roast pork, so I'm going French.
I would have gone French dip as well.
Okay.
French dip. The French dip's one of my favorite sandwiches. It's probably number 2. If
Wow.
I do
Look
want
at
to try a
that.
sharp provolone now, though. French dip, the 4 seed, fights through the delicatessen region and becomes our last Final Four member.
This was the right winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So our Final Four is set. It's the deli Italian, the Philly cheesesteak,
Do we know what the
the
matchup?
chicken cutlet, And the French dip.
Oh, so Max just has his 4 favorite sandwiches up there.
Yeah. I mean, I've completely hijacked this section.
No, look, I think you have displayed an acumen and an expertise that justifies these decisions. Yeah.
I'm nervous. Like, the Final Four, there's a lot of good sandwiches on that board.
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna have to think about it.
You're gonna have to kill a sacred cow.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like you're gonna have to choose amongst your children.
Yes, that is correct.
Are you gonna be here next Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure. Because we would literally.
Yeah, come on.
I was gonna say we would literally push back the Final Four until you can make it.
Yep.
So next Friday, guys, we'll determine what the best sandwiches in the world is here at Wake Up Barstool. That's Max Salente. Thank you so much, Max. Everybody watch Part of My Take. Watch Bread Boys. The man.
Yeah.
I really hope Philly cheesesteak doesn't run into deli. Italian.
All right, guys.
He's just leaving.
College football coming up next.
He's out. I'm out. He's going back to bed. He's out.
Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. Look at the big screen there, guys. You see those logos? Oh! That's right. Tents are being pitched throughout America as we look forward to the college football season this fall. You okay, Dana?
All right.
What happened? Yeah, they're tailgating.
I had a little bite of food in the middle of the break and stuck in my throat.
What
It's a whole
food?
big mess.
We don't even have any food here in the studio. What'd you have?
I went and grabbed a little, no free ads, but I grabbed a little something.
Okay.
Stuck in my throat.
Just a little commercial
I'm
break
about to sit this one
snacky.
out.
Good look. You have a little. You can flip the switch on your mic.
No, I'm good.
If you have a coffee attack. All right.
Fuck ball.
So what we're gonna do here, guys, these are kind of the consensus best college football games we got coming up this season, as it stands now, right? By season's end, we'll have twists and turns that will determine things. But this is sexy as hell. Our goal in this segment is to whittle this list down to the Friday Wake Up Barstool top 5 games of the college football season. I think, is it better to start by highlighting the ones that we think for sure are going to get in, or to highlight the ones that we think are kind of the odd man out?
I would say odd man out.
I would go with Dana and say odd man out.
Okay, do you have one that jumps off the list, Meg?
As far as odd man out,
I actually see one that seems
Penn State,
obvious.
Penn State,
Yeah,
USC.
Yeah, right. Okay, we were all looking at it.
So that's mine. I like that game because I think it's an elimination game for the playoff. I think there will be a lot at stake.
Okay.
Lincoln Riley needs to, USC has never been to the college football playoff.
No, Lincoln's been kind of a Brian Kelly level of disappointment there.
Right. So I think if you look at their schedule, if they can't win that game, they're looking at potentially another 8-4 season, and then I wonder if the heat gets turned up on Lincoln Riley. But if you guys want to put that one off, I think among the 10, that one can.
The point remains, though, Chief, and it's a good one. Penn State's schedule is so easy.
Yeah.
That is one of the only trip-up spots for them. Like, this could be a Penn State team that is not the best, that finds their way to the playoff nearly by schedule alone. I mean, look.
that schedule is
home
insane.
versus USC at Michigan's the only other great challenge
Purdue's up
on
there, and they're going to win a national champion.
Oh, it's a good point,
Yeah,
Meg.
so-
That's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about
gotta
Purdue.
buy
How
to
can I
get
forget about Purdue, dude? All right, so go back to the other graphic. We're going to go ahead and bye-bye. Good game, but
See ya.
bye-bye. Mikey, do you have one that you think should get cut from this list?
One of mine was Michigan, Oklahoma, but just because it's the SEC Big Ten, I think those are so important, especially regular season.
Yeah.
But then again, looking at all these other ones, honestly, LSU, Ole Miss.
No, it's God.
Storylines.
Come on.
Storylines, brother.
Don't you
Come on.
dare.
Oh wait,
Grow
sorry.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
you dare.
I don't know this man.
At Ole
That
Miss.
slipped. That's on me. That's on me.
So I think your point's a
I'm
good
good
one.
to take out Oklahoma, Michigan.
So the Oklahoma Michigan's going to be incredible. I love that it's happening the same day as the other big SEC Big Ten matchup, but that's also why it gets eliminated from this list.
Correct, because
Yeah.
it's not close to Ohio State, Texas, in my opinion.
But again, John Mateer, okay,
Looks
super jacked,
shredded.
By the way,
Oh,
super
stud.
jacked,
Yeah.
maybe too
Stud.
jacked,
I love
so
John
hot,
Mateer.
so jacked.
Yeah.
Defense is great. Whittingham, like that's good. That's a massive game. But
I'm okay with taking that one out.
Yeah.
these are all massive games.
Can I say something crazy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ohio State, Michigan as the next one to be eliminated.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate either. Only
Actually, I think you're right now that you said it out loud.
yeah.
Right? I mean, because again, Michigan, we don't know what Michigan's relevance to the larger picture is going to be. And this is a game that is inherently massive, but almost lacks a little bit of the sex appeal of some of the other ones on this because of that. We've done this dance so many times before.
I also think it's possible
Georgia, Alabama.
that Ohio State
I'm not
could
big on-
already have 3 losses by the time we get to that.
Hardest schedule in the
Ohio
country.
State, you said?
Yeah.
I'm believing in Ohio State this year, and I think they're going
I
to
think
be
it's
better
possible.
to be battle
Possible.
Possible.
I think as far as sex appeal,
I agree with you, Megan.
I think that Georgia Bama game is just not doing it for me like
No.
it once
Yeah.
was.
Nothing with Bama is doing it for me.
Bama's like SEC Michigan in a
Yeah.
lot of
agree.
ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah.
like, it's just name value at this point.
Massive brand, national championship history is great, but I'm not that big of a believer. It's going to be Austin Mack, Keelan Russell at quarterback. Who knows? It's
Get
always
it
a
out.
good game.
Get it out.
But we're getting out. Okay, how many are we left
1,
with?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we,
So
gotta
we only
cut
have one more to
more.
cut, and then we'll rank the
All
rest.
right, well, now at this point, let's do guarantees.
Guarantee LSU, Mississippi, or Ole Miss. Guarantee
Ohio
Ohio
State,
State, Indiana.
I don't even know about
Wait,
that.
give me
Come
those
on.
guarantees again, guys.
That's gonna be 1-2.
Ole Miss, OSU, Texas, I think. Week 1.
Yeah, those are definitely guarantees.
Okay.
Um,
I just don't want
I'm going
Ohio
to say
State on
Miami
here
Notre
3
Dame's a
times.
guarantee
I think so too.
because of the fact that Notre Dame, this will be late in the year. They'll likely be undefeated, having rolled through everyone.
I agree with that.
And this is the game that held them out of all their dreams last year.
Yep.
I have more interest in the Texas OU and OSU Indiana than I do that Oregon OSU
Agreed.
game.
Okay, so you have more. You like Texas OU and
And
Ohio State,
OSU,
Indiana better than
Indiana.
Oregon, Ohio State.
I agree with you, man.
I got Oregon, Ohio State ahead.
Well, that's because you like Oregon. You were big on Oregon, right?
I
now.
am
I'm
big
just
on
saying,
Oregon.
as far
I think
as
Oregon
these
has
games
the best roster.
are
How do y'all feel
concerned-
about the Red River rivalry?
What River Rivalry?
Yeah, the Red River rivalry.
I'll always watch that over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas State Fair. It's weird because Oregon OSU, that's 1-2 in the nation, like preseason poll.
Yeah.
But I guess
Dude, I'm fine if you take out Indiana, Ohio State. It's huge.
you got it. I feel like you have to keep that in because they're defending national champions. Like you got to see how they're going to be this year, especially against Ohio State University.
What other big games?
Your points are well made, Megan. I agree.
Michigan,
Indiana needs to be on this
USC.
list.
Yes.
I feel like because the brand names are doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
I will say, if we want to keep in Oregon, we do already have Texas, Ohio State on there. However, the Texas OU game, that the Manning, Mateer, the Red River Rivalry, like I mean, I think I'm a little biased on that one. You guys,
This
you
is
guys
tough.
too.
This is really, 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 really tough. Okay,
November 7th has national championship.
So you just took. The
I like
thought,
Oregon,
Ryan.
Ohio
You-
State.
You reached into my brain, Chief, and you extracted exactly what I was thinking. November 7th is the tiebreaker to me here.
Let's do
I
it.
agree.
All right, so it's
Fine,
very
blah, blah,
close.
blah,
That's
blah,
also
blah.
the only one we chose that is at Ohio State, which could be interesting.
You could go either way. Okay, so I say, if now let's rank them 5-1. I'll go 5 for LSU, Ole
Yeah.
Miss, just because like those teams may end up being irrelevant, or the biggest threat maybe of being irrelevant of all the teams here.
True.
But the storylines are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lane Kiffin
Can't believe I
returning to
forgot about
Oxford
it. It's on me.
after leaving them in the
No
lurch.
ball knowledge.
All right, so this will be number 5. How can I write 5 here?
We could go.
Oh wait, hold
I
on.
think
Wow.
Dude, I'm so good at
We could
this.
go Ohio State, Indiana 4.
Oops.
Okay.
I talk too much. Okay, never mind.
Come on,
I'm actually
Bobby.
not good at the telestrator. All right, so this one 5.
Yep.
Who are we going for?
I think we could do Ohio State at IU.
Okay, yep. I like that. That's number 4, most anticipated game of the college football season.
I would.
Miami.
I would say that at 3 only because I feel like is that Notre Dame's toughest game is against Miami.
Yeah,
On the
they got
schedule?
BYU, they got SMU.
I think just based on Notre Dame's schedule, I think that should be 3.
Yeah, that is funny that you answered that. They got BYU and SMU. Like, I agree. Those are good teams. Those are good teams. I'm real high on BYU.
And then I think
potential
you have
playoff teams
I
there.
think you have Oregon, Ohio State 2,
I agree,
and then
too.
OSU, Texas 1.
I like
I'm good
it.
with that.
I like it a lot.
Just feel-
Oh, you do a flip in your
I do that
twos.
as well. I do that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you do? Like
I
you
do-
do like one of these?
Oh, I
Do a
did the
line,
flip.
dude.
I did the
That's
flip.
disgusting.
I think it's hard
You
to say the
both.
number 1 best game is September 12th.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
a
But
little
things could
disappointing.
change throughout. Like this is just right now.
Yeah.
things could change.
But that is the game that will feature the most NFL talent in the entire country.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like with all of the hubbub from last year leading into this year about like Arch, we got to see how that game that could set the tone for the season for Arch.
That's a good point because like last year, all the hype. Then that game, he got way overly judged for. Everybody divested. He grows in the meantime. So this is like him. This is the end of a year-long journey for him and an early statement for him to be like, no. I'm different than I was last year. Check this out.
Or time could be a flat circle and history could repeat itself.
Big Ten SEC.
Yeah.
You have Signetti out here hyping that up. Yeah. I think it sucks it's early, but I think that's a very worthy number one. So there it is, guys. Your top 5 most anticipated
I can't
games
wait.
of the college football season.
We're
We
so
are
close, dude.
22 days away from week 0.
Come on.
Can't wait for the Aer
Feel it in my
Lingus.
plums.
You gonna take me to Indiana?
You have plums?
No.
You listening?
Inside, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I want to go maybe week 1.
Week 1 where?
Just have to see.
At Indiana, who knows?
Y'all aren't like PB&J's not sending you anywhere or week 1. Y'all aren't going to.
That's what we're trying.
Yeah. Okay.
figure
Sick.
out.
That'd be sick. All right. More Wake Up Barstool coming up next. Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. It's time for the debut of a brand new game. Hell yeah! Or hell no. Hell to the no.
No, hell to the no.
So how this game works, we're going to give a statement, and then we'll either answer in the affirmative, or the hell yeah, or the negative, or the hell no. And we'll start in the AFC West, guys. Here's a statement. Patrick Mahomes will surpass 4,000 yards, and the Kansas City Chiefs will win the AFC West. That's shocking. Mahomes hasn't had 4,000 yards since 2023.
Oh, that is shocking.
I don't know.
Can I say one thing could be true and the other won't?
Yeah.
That's literally not the game, guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell no. I
This
don't
is a
have
good question to start the
Hell
game
yeah,
off.
hell no.
Hell no, dude.
No.
I think they're gonna win the AFC West, but I don't think he's gonna.
I don't
That's a hell no.
I just
Hell
don't think
no.
they have any weapons. Who's he throwing it to?
I mean,
Name a Chiefs.
old Travis Kelce.
Who looks pretty chubby.
Yeah.
I mean, like Xavier Worthy, I guess, Rice. You know, yeah. To your point, Kenneth Walker. They're expecting to maybe take some of the
he's gonna have
pressure off of him.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I still like the Broncos. I still like the Chargers.
I think that's where I'm at. This is almost less about the Chiefs because I don't know exactly what to make of Mahomes and his health, and this is more about the rest of that division. I'm so high on the Denver Broncos.
And you said
after
he's
last
never
year.
thrown for 4,000 yards?
Not since 23.
Well-
Is he officially playing week 1?
I don't.
Or are we
going
to get a Justin Fields game?
Production, check me on this. I believe he's trending towards playing,
Okay.
but I don't think we have an official 100% confirmation.
All right.
Yeah, no, hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Okay, the Chiefs
Also,
remain a bit
I
down.
hate the
Dude.
Chiefs, so sorry, Green Greg. Not gonna happen.
See ya, Greg.
Second Green Greg mention on today's Wake Up Barstool.
Yeah, he moves the needle. What do you want?
Treadmill crowd. I don't even think I can explain Green Greg to you. So look it up, I guess.
He's quite
Look up Green Greg, please.
Yeah, sure.
You're a 6-year-old man on the treadmill.
Will Howard or Drew Aller will be the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers by week 10. Stiller.
Definitely not Drew Aller. I'll say that.
But I feel like everyone loves him.
No.
He's getting he's getting a lot of love right now in the training camp.
Is he really?
I think.
I mean,
I
I'm
saw
a big.
one person say it.
I'm a big. I
You know what? I'm gonna say.
I see one tweet and you're like, the other day I'm like, I
It's
think
Brendan
JJ
Stone.
McCarthy's like doing really well. And
Yeah.
he's not doing well at all.
I'm gonna say hell yeah.
I am too.
You think so?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I
one
don't
or the
know,
other.
man.
Rodgers is too old.
I don't.
But it's time we.
So you think Aaron Rodgers, instead of riding off to the sunset, his final year in the NFL is spent on the bench?
I just feel like the factors that he could get hurt
Is this
before
like a
week
is
10
this
is
an
just
injury
so
thing, or is
high.
this-
Yeah, I could play.
I mean, he's getting his bones
I
are
don't want
getting
him
less
to. I'm gonna
dense.
say hell yeah.
Well, and we talked to Warren Sharp about this yesterday, but it's a point we've also made throughout the offseason, which is last year, Rodgers was so terrified of getting hit
Right.
that they never pushed the ball downfield. He's dumping off constantly. I think they're going to fight against that this year which is going to put him at risk.
He
Yeah.
might retire by week 7.
I want to see what Will Howard's got to.
Same.
That's a guy in
agree.
college who does not get enough credit for the run that he went on with Ohio State.
Champ.
Like, I know, exactly, right? Like
Yeah.
he felt
He
like
was at K-State before Ohio State.
he was at K-State
Yeah.
before
I
Ohio
saw him
State.
play at K-State. The one K-State game I ever went to in my life.
Oh, sick.
Terrible tailgating in the Little Apple.
A little hat?
Oh,
Oh, man.
surprised to hear that.
Well, but again, though, Howard going to Ohio State, all the pressure in the world, and then to falter against Michigan, but have the mental toughness to come back and dominate a historic playoff run. I like those intangibles.
The one throw
Kind of
to
the
Jeremiah
inverse Aller.
Smith
Yeah.
in the national championship. I'm like, well,
Handsome
He's a
fella,
dog.
too.
Is he?
Coach Gruden said it's his
I-
favorite guy he's had on QB class.
really?
He loves some Carson Beck, too, and Carson Beck looked fantastic last night.
I think we're gonna have I have PTSD with Aaron Rodgers, but I think that he is gonna have one last final, like, pretty solid season.
I hope, for the sake of my lures, but
So we talked about how the majority of NFL seasons there is a team that will go from worst to first in the division. Okay, I mean we talked about the Lions, right? They're actually the odds-on favorite to win the NFC North. There will be at least 2 worst to first teams in the NFL, and right there you got a little cheat sheet.
Hell no.
The candidates: Jets, Browns, Titans, Raiders, Giants, Lions, Saints.
I think the
Cardinals.
Saints
I
might
say
be the only one
I
in
think
there.
it could be Lions and Saints.
It's a great answer,
Yeah.
Chief.
And so I'll say hell yeah.
Hell no.
It's a great answer, Chief.
Nope.
I
Giving
don't want
this,
to say hell yeah, but I think it could happen. I think it could happen.
I don't think the Saints
Especially
are
with
ready.
Baker,
I like
Baker
Lions.
getting all pissy and getting mad as far as being in that division. Saints could have a good uproar of a year, if you will.
This is a hell yeah because of the Chiefs, the teams that Chief named. Like, no other one has a chance. Raiders won't do it. Cardinals will do it. Titans, Browns, Jets. None of them will do it. The Lions, again, odds-on favorite, and then Tyler Shuck, the NFC South.
I'm going
There it
hell
is,
yeah.
guys. Hell yeah. They got momentum right now. Like,
Shuck
Tampa
nasty,
right now
man.
is defined by
It's looking
bad
a little
vibes.
Breeze-esque with his
And
drop
shuck
back,
off.
too.
And didn't the Panthers win that division with 8 wins? They went 8-9.
8-9.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a super high ceiling to catch up to the Panthers.
Right.
I think I got the Saints winning that, and I could see the Lions having a bounce back.
You guys are going to look back on this graphic in however many months it is, and you're going to be like, Beersy was right. Not a single
I would
team
love.
did it.
I would like to see that a lot of the times, except for the Saints.
It's going to be
I would
0
venture-
I would like a
teams.
resurgence.
I would. Oh, you don't think anybody's gonna do it? I would venture to say that I like the Saints to do this even more than the Lions.
Yeah.
Just
I
because
like-
the NFC
yeah.
North is
I
so
like
up
the Bears
in the air.
and the Packers better than the Lions, and I like the Bucks better than the Saints. It's that simple.
The Bucks losing 2 Hall of Famers, Vita Vea 1 and out, Baker complaining. Okay. I mean, they got Bucky, they got Emeka Egbuka. No, I got another for Carolina. Maybe Carolina somehow wins it again. I don't
Dude,
think so.
Haynes King.
Yeah, Haynes King. How could we forget? Haynes
Star
King.
of the show was Haynes King. He could be the
All
guy.
right. Trey McBride of the Arizona Cardinals, their excellent tight end, will lead tight end in receiving yards once again. Nearly 1,300 yards for McBride last year. Kyle Pitts was second in the league at 928, and actually Juwan Johnson from New Orleans, a sneaky third at 889. So nobody even close to McBride.
It's interesting. All these players that don't have like great quarterbacks,
Well,
these tight ends.
That's because they're,
except for
they're
Juwan
big
Johnson.
I'm going-
huge targets.
hell nah.
I think hell yeah, he's a big reliable target. He's a veteran. People can depend on him. He gets
Small,
open.
not big.
I think it could be a Colston Loveland year too.
It's pretty small.
So I was going to say, it is interesting that we talk about Colston Loveland. We talk about, like, there's other tight ends we talk about that don't even crack this top 3.
You guys
Yeah.
are missing the biggest one.
Tucker?
Tucker
Tucker,
Kraft.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He's come for all this shit.
And Laporte's.
And Laporta and my guy Barner.
Barner.
Barn show.
Yeah. Oh, Tyler Warren, dude. Even though, I mean, he's going to be used in such a myriad of ways in Indianapolis. I forgot about Tyler Warren. Very fun.
Yeah.
Very awesome at Penn State. Very
Love
good
me
for
some
the Colts
Warren.
last year. No, I mean, I think Trey McBride's going to lead receiving yards.
You not no concern about the quarterback?
No, because their quarterback has been terrible, and he's been doing this,
true.
right? So, like, and he's their best player. He's,
Ultimate bailout guy.
yeah, he's going to get the volume. He's the most receiver-coated tight end we got. I think this is a hell yeah. Trey McBride holds it down.
I'll give you a hell yeah, Trey.
Oh, hell nah.
I'll give you a hell yeah.
Travis Kelce not even
Hell
in the
yeah.
conversation.
No.
It's kind of interesting.
He's I'm willing to say
He's what they say, wall.
Washed.
Worst.
Brock Bowers not
out of his
mentioned.
prime.
He's worster.
He's worst out of his prime.
You think Brock Bowers with Kirk Cousins? I feel like Cousins loves his
Yeah,
tight
I mean-
ends.
Yeah, that could be one.
Brock's a dog.
Fernando, he also loves his tight ends.
Does.
Hell yeah or hell nah, Justin Herbert wins MVP and the Chargers make another Super Bowl.
Hell no.
No.
Dude, did you talk
This is
about
hell
the,
no.
Did you talk about the video on this show?
About the
Them
picture?
The video of
Beard
him with
rubbing
the-
her
with-
hair,
I love
his
it.
hair.
I love it.
I mean,
I love it.
I
that's
love
not a
love.
quarterback that's locked in though.
It's a quarterback that loves his
He's already
beautiful,
already
gorgeous-
won.
She's a beautiful,
Beyonce.
gorgeous girl.
Yes, he's already won.
He's already won. He
Bro,
doesn't need an MVP. He doesn't
not
need
locked
a Super
in,
Bowl
dude.
championship.
Can that winning extend to the field?
He's locked, dude.
He's
No,
not.
hell no.
Hell no.
He's
Hell
about to-
nah, but he's
She'll be
locked in.
pregnant in the next like 4 months. Then he's gonna be locked in on that. And
Huh?
Starting a family.
Dad power's a real thing, though.
Yeah, but not when it comes when your wife's that hot and you're that hot. You're just gonna like go to be reality TV stars or something.
I also think Harbaugh is a
be so
run the
hot.
football. Like Harbaugh wants to pound it. I don't know if he's gonna have like the numbers for MVP.
Somebody should do a.
Yes, but also Mike McDaniel has some of those creative running schemes in the NFL, which then set up the quarterback for crazy numbers. Remember, two
You
his
got
numbers?
a problem with this,
I
Dana
would-
Beard?
No. I
Dana
love it
Beers?
for him, but
It's
he's.
incredible.
You just
Listen,
hate,
let
me-
you hate
you
your
just-
wife,
you-
Dave?
I want my quarterback to be in the huddle at all times.
You just get done with a training camp practice in 95-degree weather in Southern California.
That's recovery
and
right
your
there.
beautiful fiance is running her hand through your lustrous hair.
I
I
don't know
have
if
no
I've
problem
ever,
with
I
it.
don't,
It's just.
I don't know if I've ever looked in my wife's eyes as intensely as looking at Madison Beer right there.
You wouldn't see Tom Brady doing that.
Yeah, he'll see him on
Divorced.
a jet, not a jet, a yacht by himself.
I was going to say, I don't want to be Tom Brady. Like,
I
I
want my quarterback divorced.
I would sacrifice
say.
the Super Bowls of Brady
I'd
to
rather
have
be
what
Herbert.
Justin Herbert
I'd rather
has
be Herbert
right
than
there.
Brady right now. Right now.
Him lonely on his yacht, trolling through Miami with his earpods in. And here's Herbert in the SoCal sun, soaking it all
I
up.
want my quarterback to not care about his family.
I'm a bad guy.
Greg May cares about his wife
I know.
so
So
much.
maybe it's a problem. He's got to be locked into football. We should do a study. Somebody like Quiggs or someone do a study of quarterbacks when they're married or they have a kid and how they perform.
We broke this down last Thursday. I think
Really?
I want a quarterback that's single when he enters the league,
Oh wow.
that's engaged when it's second contract time, and that gets married going into that second big contract.
Yeah, you don't want a party quarterback either.
Because you start with kind of your alpha, then he settles down, then family life, he's focused right when he's hitting his like 27, 28
Right whenever
year old
his
prime,
frontal lobe fully develops.
which is exactly where Herbert's
exactly.
at. I don't know, dude. But with the McDaniel factor, I'm going to give this a hell yeah.
Hell no.
Is
I'm
my
saying
frontal
hell
lobe
no.
developed?
No.
I think men are 27.
No chance. I went to the Field Museum the other day, and they have that caveman diorama, and all I could think about was you as I watched this hunched over Neanderthal staring me in the eyes. It's how I feel recording
Do you have a
Big
wife
Boys.
or a girlfriend?
He actually did not. He actually did not.
His wrist hurts, too.
Hell yeah or hell no.
No.
The Patriots take a big step back with a tougher schedule and only win 9 games.
Can we see their schedule?
Hell no.
That's 9 is.
They're
So
not
to
going
be
to
clear,
have. They're
to
not
be
going to
clear,
have a Super Bowl hangover.
Their
that
schedule is right in the middle. This is average NFL tough schedule
Dude,
right here.
you gotta remember they still have 4 games against the Dolphins and Jets every year.
Yeah.
Like, come on. That should be 4-0.
You're at least going 3-1 there. Probably
At least.
4-0.
And I mean,
Raiders.
9 is a big step back, but I can see him going 10 or 11 wins.
Yeah,
I
I'll
think
say hell.
hell yeah, they're gonna have more, or hell no.
Okay, hold
Whatever.
on.
They're having more than 9 wins.
Okay, we got a little time here, so let's
Yeah.
you want to do a little win-loss here?
Let's do it.
All right, Seahawks.
LLW.
LW.
Whoa.
W.
Whoa.
L.
Steelers.
L. W.
W.
L.
Bears. That's a win.
They're not beating the
win.
Bears. And so
At Bears? Nah.
W.
You going L at Bears?
Yep.
L.
I mean, some people would say that, not me.
They're split with the
W.
Dolphins. I have a feeling.
I can't do this actually. This is too much. Never mind.
All right.
Was I doing great? I got insecure. Is this okay? Okay, let's keep going. Dolphins. What do you do at Dolphins?
Win.
Another win?
L.
All right, I'll do there. Packers.
Win.
L.
L?
L.
Win.
L.
At Lions.
L.
L.
Okay, I can't. Everybody's okay.
Damn, they're looking rough right now.
At
You guys
Chargers.
are just saying they're going to lose
L.
every game on the road. It's not going to happen.
They'll split with the Bills. They'll win that.
W.
Yeah, like what are you guys
W.
talking about?
Yeah, talk about not having a guy locked in, Mike Vrabel.
This is a win.
At Chiefs, loss.
Win.
You guys are just saying every game on the road is a loss.
Oh, there you go. They gave you one.
Win.
Loss.
Loss, win.
What's that?
All right, where did we end up here?
That's 10.
2, 3,
10.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh,
And that was a very non.
hell yeah, 10 and 7. There you go. You made it.
And they'll probably lose to Steelers.
What a disaster of a graphic I've
Rajasi.
created here.
Dude, they got
I apologize
better. They
to
got
all of our-
better in the offseason, okay? Their schedule got harder, but they got better in the offseason.
I would like to apologize to all of our obsessive compulsive viewers because
That was tough.
that graphics, I mean, different font
Aesthetically not
sizes,
pleasing.
jump to the right, jump to the left. That's disgusting.
I think it looks cool.
It looks bespoke. It's a bespoke graphic, to be sure.
Wow.
I don't know what that means.
Like handmade, handcrafted,
Ah.
not just manufactured out of the assembly line.
Yes.
Little
Yeah,
heart and
bespoke
soul
suit.
poured into it.
Okay.
We are all besmoke.
Coming up next, let's talk private equity in college football, a little TBH with TBH. Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool, guys. It's been a very fun week here, getting ready to close out the week with a brand new segment. We did it last week. It's TBH with TBH. Get it? To be honest, TBH. Okay.
Boo.
The college football world is changing. I see it on the field. I feel it in the stands. I smell it in the crowd. Much that once was is lost, for there are none now who live to remember it. Gone are the days of the amateur, arrived is the age of the mercenary. Sponsorships, TV revenue, advertisers, and the gaping maw of the transfer portal. These are the orders of the day. Fiscal demands outstrip supply, and private equity circles the sport, desperate to sink their rapacious teeth into this game that we love. It is at this time when the Honorable Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry convenes a great council. This is a true story. Picture this, guys.
Okay.
It's a rainy Monday night in Baton Rouge as 16 of the most wealthy and powerful people in the state arrive at the governor's mansion. Rumors of private equity swirl and the mood is somber as the donors, tired of their pockets being raided, murmur to one another, sure, this is nothing but another request for their riches. After all, Meg, you know this, it's been an expensive year for LSU. They've incurred debts to coaches both past and present to the tune of $180 million. It's college sports now, $180 million. The coffers of the cast iron kingdom are at risk of running dry. The rate of spending is unsustainable, they say, in fear spreads throughout the fan base. It is at this moment in which Governor Landry steps to the podium, inviting Acrisure CEO Greg Williams to join him as they unveil their master plan. My lords, allow me to assuage any fears you may have. We do not need your money. What takes place is something no one expected. They thought it was going to be private equity. They claim to have rejected the advances of the equity sharks, having forged in secret a master plan that would place LSU at the forefront of nothing short of a monetary revolution. One fund to rule them all. 3 shares for the Chicken Kings in their grand hall. 7 for the oil lords, their wells in the sea. 9 for the gas barons standing tall. 1 for Lord Governor Jeff Landry. And the land of the hedge fund where money lies. 1 plan to recruit them all. 1 plan to find them. 1 plan to pay them all. And in their golden handcuffs, bind them in Death Valley where the tigers lie. The attendees are blown away. The idea presented was so revolutionary that one executive says, quote, for the first time, I think LSU in Louisiana is going to lead the nation in something. They got it. They figured it out. We're lucky to have these people, and here it is. It's just shy of a genius plan. What is the plan, guys? How are they going to avoid equity? It's a hedge fund. LSU's going to do a hedge fund. Have you seen this? So LSU right now, instead of asking for private equity, okay, give us $100 million, you're going to buy a portion, then you're going to have control of the program. No, they're creating a hedge fund, allegedly in which private investors get to insert money, and then they're going to get returns. They're going to take this money. They're going to invest, think like Saudi Arabia, right? The public investment firm that runs all these things. They're going to invest in things around the world, and that profit that they're hoping to get, that is going to be what funds LSU athletics. Will it work? I don't know. But remember what Velleius Paterculus said 2,000 years ago. No man considers a course base for himself, which has proven profitable to others. So this works. LSU could be setting the tone for all of college football here, guys. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Chief, you strike me as a guy who would have an opinion on hedge funds. How? Because nobody wants private equity in college football, right? No, I don't know. I mean, do you?
That made zero sense.
How do you feel about the idea of a school creating essentially their own hedge fund just to make money to fund athletics?
So there's these sovereign wealth funds that you referenced, Norway, Saudi Arabia, but they have like the one resource that they're able to take that money out of. These guys are basically just doing donations and hoping it works.
They're not going to do donations.
Well, they're donating into
the fund. They have
a
private investor that's going to start with basically a startup of $100 million.
Okay.
And I believe he's going to get something like 8% returns from profits. But outside investors cannot own more than 20% of the fund. LSU's going to own 8%.
But what if there's like an AI bubble or some big economic catastrophe, and then
we're not thinking that far down south.
I just want to watch football.
You got to bet, dude.
I just want to watch football with my eyeballs.
I think that there is more risk involved.
Can I just watch football with my eyeballs?
Suck that
What are we
Tiger
talking
fund.
about?
LSU just can't get it done. So
Good segment, T-Bob. Good
Do
segment.
this song and dance to try to
Get a bigger gun. All right, guys, we love you. We'll see you Monday. More Wake Up Barstool.